These are live scenes from London. I will be going through some top news stories. Let's just see the developments here. And I believe Louis Errington is out and about too. So we're checking with him. But just going to sit and watch this, see what's going on. And then we'll go through some of the top news stories. More likely ones, the MSM decide to keep quiet, and that's the mainstream media, if you want to know what MSM means. But these scenes are live from London. Pro-Palestine, pro-Hamas, pro-Islamic terrorism lot are out and about again. Bearing in mind the war has ended, but let's see what happens.
Everyone please keep clear the front, keep clear the front please, keep clear the front please, keep clear the front please. Be on the pavement, keep clear the front. This is for your safety and safety of others. This is for your safety and safety of others. Please be on the pavement. Please be on the pavement. Please be on the pavement. Keep clear the front please. Keep clear the front please.
Hi Peter, how are you? Thanks mate. No worries. Please stay on one side. Keep
Peter Smith? I...
not agree with, and both sides have some conclusion. That's the way that it should be, instead of participating in aggression.
Because we also see, we know that I cover Speaker's Corner. I see you there on a regular basis. Do you think Speaker's Corner has also become very divisive and aggressive sometimes?
It has. I've been going there since the age of 16. I don't want to give my age away, but I was 16 when I first went there, and in those days there was lots of eccentrics, lots of colourful people. It was an absolute joy, and that's what attracted me to the place then. But if I was a 16-year-old going to Speaker's Corner now, although I'd recognise that there is a little bit of freedom, which shouldn't be trivialised because you don't have it in other countries, the freedom to express your views, it has to also be said that there are some very militant extremists there. And, they could not, from countries that they originate from, the government or the monarchy or whatever, in the way that they're doing in the UK, and it's tolerated. And yet they seem to have some kind of contempt towards the West. So, yeah, I find that disturbing.
Martin, very good to have you on broadcast, on air today. I very much appreciate it. And also you run your comedy club. Could we go into detail about that briefly?
Very briefly. I've got Monkey Business Comedy Club at 6:30 tonight. That's a short show. And I also have this one. I think you're coming to it, aren't you, tonight? And that's Covent Garden Cabaret. It's in Drury Lane at the Prince of Wales. And as I mentioned a minute ago, we do have somebody that I think your viewers would be very interested to see. So we have Francis Foster, who's the co-host of Trigonometry. He's confirmed. We also have Burlesque. I know that you look innocent, but we'll break that innocence, Louis. I don't know if your dad will allow you to go there. So we got that. And we've also got a drag queen. And we've got a juggler and an acrobat, and I'm hosting it. It should be amazing.
And what time, if one would want to go there, if somebody would want to actually go there, visit, what time should they arrive and whereabouts would it be specifically?
7:30 for the cabaret show. It is a good time to come, especially if you want to eat, and they do food there. The show commences at 8 o'clock, and it's at the Prince of Wales pub, 150 Drury Lane. And you can get tickets on the door, or you can get them online, www.cabaretcomedy.co.uk.
And especially in this day and age, we know there's a lot of divide between both groups sometimes, but do you think it's gotten to the point where we need more people like you who run comedy clubs just to have a bit of banter?
I should have had lots more babies. I should have had babies. So if I'm still active, I'm still able. So if there's any women watching this and are interested, let me know and let's make some babies together.
Martin, thank you very much. And thank you once again for having you on air. Much appreciated. Cheers. Thank you.
So you're coming tonight? Yeah.
Yeah.
Despite appeals from the Home Office not to, and the police not to. So, here we have two funerals, vigils, a memorial on October the 7th, and yet they march. Peace talks, hope for peace.
Okay, getting back to the protest now, so we see there's the Israeli protest on this side of the road at the moment, and there appears to be a couple hundred protesters who are counter-protesting the main Palestinian march, which will be walking past here fairly shortly. There's a lot of police here as well, and also barriers set up, and there's a sterile zone in the middle. So no, and I hope you enjoy this live broadcast.
All have blood on their hands. We know, we're not idiots, the country was anticipating a terror attack. inspiring total shock for the world to wake up and join us. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for coming. That was so moving. It's so brave, and it's so amazing to have you.
Would it be okay if I could go
Our
up there
next
by any
speaker
chance?
is someone who is well known to us.
Okay.
But has been
Oh, I
on
need to
Hamas
round. I can't get through here with my ID. Okay.
Friend,
No, thank you.
real hero, Reverend Higgins. All you need to know about him.
Okay, apologies if the stream is buffering. There's another group coming down here at the moment.
Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must go. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must go. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. The state of Israel must go.
Actually enforced for the Jewish community and for the people that have been worried. Let me tell you this. In my opinion, calling for intifada and calling for jihad causes me deep alarm and distress. Anyone else? If so, raise your hand. According to the law, this is what alarm and distress is. Causing someone to feel afraid or anxious about potential danger. That is exactly how we feel when we see these marches and the rhetoric that is coming out of them. Distress, making an individual feel genuine emotional disturbance or upset. How many times have we felt that in the last 2 years? Every day, the Jewish community and the people that care about what's going on have felt significant alarm and distress. We demand the rule of law be applied for the Jewish community who feel alarm and distress at the rhetoric that is coming out of the pro-Palestine movement, which is a call for jihad. And what we saw last week was the fruit of their cause. A man literally called jihad, undertaking his holy mission to kill Jews. And I spoke at the Conservative Party conference this week, and in our conversations I said, how many more dead Jews does this government need before they take things seriously? Because 2 is too many. So we demand the rule of law be applied for the Jewish community, and that these marches, these hate marches, ARGC who fund these marches, who are behind much of what we see, must be prescribed, and rule of law must be established. Thank you so much for your relentless work. I love you guys, and we stand strong together.
Soon we're going to see again the most vile and rancid that this city and this country has to offer. They seem to kind of drain into this cesspool of PSC. And we will hear all the usual chants about intifada and one solution and mumbo jumbo about 1948, as if they had anything in 1948. And we all know what it means. We all know what it means. It means one thing for us, that's for sure, for us Jews. But
Natural Reader AI Voice Generator is the easiest way to create high-quality voiceover audio for YouTube.
Did you know the sun?
ears and listen very, very carefully to the words that are being said and will be said in about half an hour from now. Because the calls there might focus on Israel right now, or Jews, or how they like to describe it, Zionists. There ain't no real Jews who aren't Zionists. What is so difficult to understand? If you are a real Jew, you are a Zionist through and through, 100%, who never waver, who never back down. They can try to shut us up. They can try to put intimidating videos on TikTok and Instagram. Shut the fuck up, you prick. They can try to shut us down, but they don't know one thing. 77 years and counting, and they still haven't learned. We Zionists, as Jews, we have a thick skull. We just don't go away. Look at all your predecessors who tried to kill us. How did that end up for them? So, go away, release us from your presence, because the war is over. We're now busy in rebuilding, amending what needs to mend, recovering, becoming whole again with our brother and sister back home. And we're not going to think about you, I want you to know. We're going to be focused on ourselves, focus on Israel, focus on the Jewish people like we always done. We're going to rebuild better, stronger, taller, unbreakable. Because we and Israel is not going anywhere. This dream that we made into reality is the reality. So get on with the program or be gone in the trash of history, like your predecessors. So thank you once more, I say it every time, for being on the right side of history. Your moral compass is well intact. Thank you for coming, and let the party begin. This is the Hamas Surrender Party. Vamos! Yalla! On this one. Come on, let's go! Last time! And the back here, I'll see the show! Come! Can't pas où chanter l'aller! Dia sola lei tu! Chi è la tua dentina? Grazie, shalom delle!
Stay off the middle of the road, please, going to the pavement, thank you. Move to the pavement, you can join the march until we go past, thank you.
Wow. The reason why you're doing that, man, this was really, yeah, this is not a bad thing, is it? What do you need to eat? What do you need to eat? Yeah. That one, yeah. Okay, I have so many.
Hey creators, want to make pro videos without filming or editing? Meet Kevix, an AI video tool.
How are you? I thought you were from here.
We'd like to thank the terrorist cheerleading squad for joining us today at the Hamas surrender party 2025. Let's hear it up for the losing side. Come on!
Okay, so the Palestinian march is now starting to pass by the Israeli counter protest at the moment.
This is the pro-Palestine march now going through where the pro-Israeli congregation is set up. As you can see, pro-Palestine are pro-genocide, calling basically for the eradication of Israel and the Jews. They literally want to ethnically cleanse the area because they do not want Jews in the east. According to Free Palestine, when it would have been free, but Hamas and the Palestinians decided to do what they did with the so-called fake country, and then attempt to genocide the Jews on October the 7th. So there is no Palestine, and due to Hamas, there should never be. But to claim even today to free Palestine from the river to the sea is literally calling for Jew genocide. They are pro-Hamas, pro-Palestine, pro-Jew genocide. So if you employ anyone you see in this march, I suggest you sack them. This footage is courtesy of Louis Ellington on YouTube. He's doing really well with his channel. So don't forget to go like, subscribe and give some love, Louis. They keep coming through and they have signs saying about stop the genocide, but they want to genocide the Jews as they call for free Palestine. But the population, as you can see on the screen, over 5 million Palestinians. It's a genocide because they're one. Only October the 7th, when Hamas and the Palestinians come into Israel trying to murder as many Jews as possible. You know why they're stopping? They literally want to genocide the Jews, but they're allowed to do hate marches. More like for a protest, but hate marches like this should be banned. Free Palestine. That's not down to Israel. That was down to the Palestinians and Hamas. Palestine doesn't exist. They are occupying Jewish holy land. The Quran and Bible clearly state that Samaria is the land of the Jews. It's given to them by God. There's another sign saying end the genocide when it is actually the Palestinians who want to genocide the Jews. All these people here that you see, you employ them, sack them. They want to genocide the Jews. Palestine no one gave two hoots. No one cared. Literally no one. October the 7th, they tried to wipe Israel off the map, failed miserably, and now play the victim. That's what they do.
You are not a token Jew. You are a stain, almost like a sheet stain. This is a little something from us. I'm sure it's familiar to you. It is familiar for the last 77 years. That bittersweet feeling of loss, no hope. Oh, that must be crushing. Feeling of loss, no hope. Oh, that must be crushing.
I know YouTube will actually jump in and say, oh, copyright music. You're not there, like. Doesn't matter what channel you watch. You can hear the music and YouTube will be jumping on it. I'll talk over it or whatever, but these are all the people that are actually wanting to genocide the Jews. They literally are calling from the river to the sea to genocide the Jews and to remove Israel, but they say they're opposing genocide, but they want to genocide the Jews, so it makes absolutely zero sense. Palestine doesn't exist, nor should it. But if you employ anyone you see carrying a Palestinian flag, feel free to sack them immediately. But every single one of these people are literally supporting Hamas, Palestine, the genocidal actions that we saw on October the 7th. But obviously they're playing the victim now because Israel have come back, kicked butt. They don't like now they're playing victim. But it's funny how so-called Palestine, that doesn't exist, was doing whatever it was doing with Hamas for years. Not one person gave two hoots. As soon as they attacked Israel and tried to genocide the Jews, they decided to come out and support them.
Live and on the ground in central London. So as we see on this side of the road where I'm pointing towards at the moment are the Israeli counter-protests. And then behind me, just onto the side here, are the Palestinians who are marching through central London at the moment.
Looking a bit thin around the trade union. Here comes the treacherous trade union. Shame on you, disgusting vile.
That's actually funny for the world of chaos. That's all we need, another Islamic State. And I don't think Israel will ever have a Palestine next door on their borders, so they can just like regroup and then attack and try and genocide them again at a later. It's ridiculous. Look, you've even got girls like sticking their fingers up and that. Look, end the occupation. There is no occupation. It's actually Palestine. The Palestinians, they are occupying Israeli land, or Jewish land, I should say. So they've all got all their information a little bit twisted. So there is no Palestine more because we don't need another Islamic State. So if you employ any of these, they're even wearing the burqa and everything, like complete and utter oppression. But nonetheless, they want to support the genocide of the Jews while claiming they want to end the genocide. But there is no genocide at all in Palestine in any shape or form. There's over 5.5 million people that live in Palestine. They're a disgrace to the country, every single one of these Palestinian people. Obviously, at no point have decided to look up anything in the world of actual history or anything in reality. They just jumped on a bandwagon and they haven't got a clue what they're waving their flag for. And that flag represents where? Nowhere. You wouldn't think there'd be that many people that wanted to support the genocidal actions of Hamas and Palestine, but no, here we are. What does that tell us about today? State of people's brains and unwillingness to actually do their own research for reality. There is no Palestine, never has been, never will be. Occupying Jewish lands, but they want to claim this, that, and everything else, which is just false. But there is no genocide, there's no starvation. I've said it before, you see apparently starving kids being held by their mother who is morbidly obese due to genetic diseases, mostly through incest, is why you have children that look like that, and that's why you have an obese mother, because she's not starving. The propaganda that Hamas set up and all these people fell for, well, it's just an embarrassment to the country. Keir Starmer actually recognising Palestine was probably the biggest mistake the UK could have made. Don't worry about the Jewish community. Even his wife's Jewish, so he went against all of it. Literally went against absolutely everything that was normal, anything that was reality, and he decides to recognise Palestine. And most people in the country did not want to recognise Palestine, so he did. There's a march going through still. From a different angle. I don't know what YouTube could do about the music in the background. You know, it's just being played over, but I'll get copyrighted for that. It's pathetic. But this is a lot of people. Look at the bloke with pinky purple hair. He's like pro-Palestine, now full well that they'll actually kill him just for being gay. There you go. That's how stupid these people are. Like, let's be pro-Palestine, and then they'll kill me for being gay. Right, okay, well done. This is how brain dead they are. It's disgraceful. It does make me laugh that no one gave two hoots about Palestine until October the 7th. Ridiculous. Remember, Palestinians voted in Hamas and would do so today. Literally today. They cheered. There's footage of Palestinians celebrating on October the 7th because of Hamas's actions. And here they are wanting to promote Palestine, which doesn't exist and which just wants to wipe out the Jews like all the other Islamic states, because the Quran clearly states all the Jews and then the Christians, so that's what they're going to do. But they oppose genocide, stop the genocide, but they call out from the river to the sea to genocide the Jews. So they're anti-genocide, but they're pro-genocide. That's how stupid all these people are. And because they haven't got a clue about history, here they are supporting a genocidal, murderous campaign that Palestine and Hamas began on October the 7th. What a poor state the UK is in. People walking round supporting those who wish to genocide the Jews. Look, stop starving Gaza. There is no starvation. So she's got that wrong with a tea towel over her head. There is no starvation. The children you see, like I just said, genetic disease is most likely through incest, because obviously the Muslims like to marry their cousins and second cousins. This is a big no-no because genetics say no. But they use them, give the impression that kids are starving, even though their parents are literally huge, massive, fat, morbidly obese people. Sort of gives it away. But if you stand for anyone other than Israel and the Jews, then you are wrong. Literally wrong. There's no ifs, buts, or maybe. History literally proves to you. We have Israel. A democracy has over 2 million Muslims living in Israel. Go to an Islamic state, you'll have less than 1% Jews because they ethnically cleanse. They genocide their way through. That's why the East is what it is, because Islam came flying through, killing absolutely everyone and saying, become a Muslim or die, unless you pay the jizya, which is a tax. But they prefer you to change, support Islam like they did in India with the Muslims. If you go back to generations, you'll see that they were forced to become Muslim or die, basically. And being pro-Palestine, you support all of this, all the Hamas, absolutely everything. So, absolutely crazy. So we'll have to silence that because any music, YouTube's going to go absolutely crazy. And they're like, oh, you got to edit this out. You got to do this. You got to do that. YouTube is pathetic when it comes to things like that. But there are plenty of bits of footage I use from various channels, and then I get copyrighted, but the other channel gets to keep it. So it makes zero sense. But I've been shadow banned due to type of content. Talking about Islam and how evil it is and how fake it is, and that's it. You get shadow banned. Nothing you can do about it. So there's free speech. You can speak what you like, but YouTube will squash your channel. So YouTube actually removes the rights for free speech. So, but what can we do? But yeah, apparently the war is supposed to have been stopped, etc. But you know. I wish I would play the music, so then I'll end up getting a thing I've got to edit out and it goes silent. But yeah, there's a ceasefire. They're doing it for the sake of it because they want to ram it into the face of Israel and the Jews. But Gaza is a genocide, they reckon. But bearing in mind, like I keep showing you, 5.5 million people, over 5.5 million people live in Palestine. 50,000 deaths is not a genocide. Not in any shape or form. If they stop marrying their cousins, you wouldn't have the skinny, bony people that they're trying to make out starved when it's a genetic disease either. It's pathetic. But these are all the people that refuse to actually use the internet and actually find out the facts. They haven't got a clue. So they're literally calling for the genocide of the Jews while occupying Jewish land. But all these people are pro-Jew genocide. It's a disgrace to the country. It's an embarrassment. If I saw anyone there that I was giving them a job, I'd sack them. But no, not having it. You don't go out supporting Jew genocide. And you certainly don't go out standing on the side of Palestine and is an Islamic terrorist organisation. Disgraceful. All these people haven't got a clue. They probably get told facts, but they ignore them because it doesn't fit the narrative. But the sooner they get it in their head that Palestine will not exist, there's no ethnic cleansing. That's probably what he does as a Muslim. That's what you advocate for, is literally ethnically cleansing any area in the east of Jews. That's what they do. That's Islam. And Palestine will literally have no Jews in it if it existed, because they do not want them. They hate them. They are the worst of creatures, according to the Quran, as are Christians. So we've got all these people that propose to be Christians being pro-Palestine, knowing that they'd like to kill you because you're a non-believer. You must be beheaded, like the Quran says. They are fully 100% retarded. They didn't get the sarnies. They did not get the sandwiches. They're pathetic. They're a lot ridiculous. I've never known anything like it. I mean, it really sort of tells you the state of this country when people are cheering, one, for a genocide that isn't happening, and two, for a place that doesn't exist. I mean, how these people, and like I said, they refuse to use the internet and actually educate themselves. So they're just going to carry on cheering for a place that doesn't exist over a genocide that isn't happening. So look, it's not a crime to act against genocide, and yet there they are calling for the genocide of the Jews. Oh, it's hilarious. How stupid are these people? Every single one is 100% retarded. I'd rather have about 50 different Israels than have one Palestinian state full of Islamic ideology that oppresses women. I don't get it. Women aren't even allowed to go to school or get any kind of education. They can't run a business, can't do nothing. They got horrible bin liners, the little slots for their eyes. It's pathetic, absolutely pathetic. All in the name of the Satan religion of Islam. Pure satanic. That calls for the death of Jews and Christians and gays and oppresses women. It's not a religion, is it? It's absolutely hilarious. Well, they are that stupid. They need to be educated, but I've got a feeling they are seriously in the "you will not listen" bracket. They think they know when they don't. But these sort of marches, they are literally hate marches. It's not a protest, it's a hate march. The Jewish hate march should be banned. Protests, yes. Hate marches, calling literally for the genocide of all the Jews while claiming that you're against the genocide of Palestinians, which isn't happening. It's just ridiculous. But there is no genocide. There is no starvation. There's Hamas Palestinian propaganda. People fall for it. Look at them all. Look how stupid they are. Look, even a woman there that's probably had about 28 pork pies for breakfast is sticking her fingers up at the people of Israel. It's disgraceful. It's so embarrassing to be in the UK to see all these pro-Palestine idiots, pro-Jew genocide. Pathetic people. Pathetic. That's basically it. They want peace so bad, they just want war. Look, what's all that? Giving it all that? Pathetic. Get a photo of all these people so you know exactly who supports Islamic terrorism while living in the UK with freedom. Pathetic. I've no idea what they're doing, mate. No idea. Look, he's trying to goad them on as if like he's hard or something. Look, silly old fat fool. Big old roly-poly. That the copper now. Look, bugger off. Go away. You're inciting it. Look, he thinks he's in the right. Supporting Islamic terrorism, and he thinks he's in the right. This is how deluded they are. How stupid are these people? So let me know what you think in the comments. These people are absolutely retarded. Look, stop the genocide. Like I've said how many times now? I even put it up on screen. Over 5.5 million people in Palestine. 50,000 killed. War that Hamas started. That's not a genocide. And they've been called out, debunked, and they're idiots. 100% idiots. Ignore the fact that the Jews have over 3,000 years of history. Palestine was invented about 70 years ago. They just come up with a silly little flag stolen from the countries around them. And they think Israel will be occupied. If you're pro-Palestine, pro-Hamas, and that means you're pro-Islamic terrorism and ideology, it means you're in the wrong. 100%. This is live from London. It does sort of stop and go. That's nothing to do with me. This is from this is Louis Errington on YouTube. Going some love, and I do now go to a different angle. The other angle doesn't look good at the moment. Louis Errington's in the right place, but pro-Palestine and pro-genocide. I don't get how allow hate marches like this. It makes no sense. It's not a protest, it's a hate march. Yep, the flotilla was indeed a scam. They had 3 boxes of aid on 50 boats in order to stay once they get attacked, that they had aid on their boat. And they're actually paid for by places, groups such as the Muslim Brotherhood. So yeah, 100% a complete and utter sham. You won't be parking anywhere. Yeah, Greta fortunately go and just, stop the war. Holier than thou, Greta. 50 boats, all guzzling on the old diesel. Save the world, she says. Global warming. She's full of it. But here they go, cheering like to genocide Jews, but they're against genocide. Make that make sense. Let me know in the comments. There is no genocide. As I keep saying.
What's better after 50 when?
Well, we get a free advert, isn't that nice?
Builds ego.
There is no genocide in any shape or form. There's no starvation. But you hit them with the fact, they just ignore you. But this is live footage from Louis Errington in London, and I do skip this and a different piece of footage that's going on. Other footage, but it's, I'll show you this footage here as well. As you can see, this is the actual pro-Palestine, pro-Hamas, pro-Jew genocide march walking through London, and they're just passing where the pro-Israel people are, all situated there in London, and they're walking past, obviously shouting "Free Palestine, River to the Sea." So basically saying, like, they're anti-genocide, don't want no genocide, but on the river to the sea means genocide of Jews. Ridiculous. This is how lost these people are. You could not make this up. But here they are with some weird thing that they're saying "Free Palestine." Well, under Hamas rule since what, 2006, 2007, they had no issues. They were loving it. That's basically it. I mean, it makes zero sense. Like, they're saying there's been an end to the war. So, obviously, as it stands, I mean, Hamas said, right, end to the war. But, yeah, I think the word ceasefire is probably better at this point. But You think they'd be happy celebrating about it, but like you say, no, because they know there's going to be no Palestine, because Israel, like, no, there's no Palestine. You got Gaza, but not Palestine. But it's all Jewish land. They don't like it. Ignore the Quran and the Bible, where it says Judea and Samaria is the land of the Jews, given to them by God, and it is the holy. All that, because all these people are pro-Hamas, pro-Islamic terrorism, and they want to do their bit and support that. Like the East has been literally obliterated, genocided, cleansed, all because of Islam and the warlord, fake prophet, paedophile Muhammad. And they're here supporting it to try and get them even more land and try and steal it from the Jews and say, right, we'll have this called Palestine. It's ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's it, mate, isn't it? Yeah, took wrestling off the telly on a day. Now what? We've got all this bollocks. Yeah, we have. Bull oaks. Yeah, it's terrible. But I don't get how none of these people have bothered looking anything up. What, you'd investigate, wouldn't you? You'd look it up. Oh, what's going on? What is to go on with Palestine and Israel? What's the history? What's going on? Let's look it up. No, we got an excuse to protest, and then you find out that not. This isn't a protest; it's a hate march. That's why, on the grounds of being a hate march, calling for the death of all Jews to genocide them should be banned. You'd think a hate march would be illegal. But obviously, this is live footage from London. Any of this buffering is that? It's not down to me. We got this footage going on as well. This is Louis Arrington, London. How embarrassing, knowing anything about history and going out supporting Islamic terrorism. How embarrassing. But Louis did warn us. He said it might be some buffering because of where he is in London and the buildings and everything. And I bet everyone there. They did warn us. The fact is, Louis Arrington is there filming, streaming. Good man, gets good footage. But all this claiming that they even that one there claims the apartheid. There is no apartheid. Absolutely. But the best one's a genocide. Over 5.5 million people, and there's been about 50,000 deaths. Probably after them, Hamas associates. Yet here we are, and they're saying there's a genocide. We oppose genocide, but we want you to down to the River to the sea and genocide the Jews. Righto. Okay. Like I said, they are all 100% retarded. Every single one of them. If you're giving them a job, stop it. This is a different angle with different camera. I need to focus for a start. But you can see the pro-Israelis there. Big old gap to the pro-Hamas, pro-Islamic terrorism lot. So it's all going on. I'll keep an eye on Louis Arrington's feed, but he's having a bit of trouble at the moment with the old internet. Even this picture isn't marvellous, is it? Let's be honest, a little bit. It worries me when they play the music. You get YouTube going, oh, you got to blank this out. We can pick up this tune and that tune. It's copyright. Makes me laugh. At the end of the day, Palestine doesn't exist. and for the sake of it is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There's definitely time to be embarrassed to be British. I'll quieten that music down just in case YouTube wants to say, hang on, like they do. There's a lot of people supporting Islamic terrorism and the genocide of the Jews. A lot of people. That does not, the UK look good. Does not put us in a good light in any shape or form. Embarrassing. Absolutely ridiculous. Just so embarrassing. To make comedy of all this, what my dad was saying, or else you'd cry. Yeah, tragic. Tupac haven't got anything better to do. Go to the garden centre. Anything better than being an arse. Yeah, 100%. But the thing is, like, none of them have actually gone and actually looked at history to work out like what's right and what's wrong. Because if they had, they wouldn't be pro-Palestine. At what point would you be pro-Islamic terrorism, pro-Jew genocide, while claiming to be against genocide? I mean, Palestine has been going how many years with Hamas? No one said a word. Didn't want to free Palestine then. No, didn't want to free it. Didn't want to do nothing. Oh, but we do now. Why? Oh, because they're attacking the Jews and we want to have a go at the Jews. That makes 0 sense. Literally 0 sense. So I just don't understand why they're allowing a hate march. Protest, yes. Hate march, no. They're literally calling for the eradication of the Jews. This is how deluded they are. Just embarrassing. Embarrassing to the country. Like Louis doing a switch on the camera there. This is the other angle of the protest. Yeah, imagine that. They actually like read and studied it. I mean, if they had facts on Israel and Palestine, they wouldn't be stood there, mate, in any shape or form. No way. Look, anti-Zionist action. I mean, Zionist basically just means that you know, support the Jews and there would be a country called Israel. So to be against that is what? Genocidal. Oh no, but we oppose genocide. What? It literally makes no sense. And a lot of this is due to a lack of education. There's a lot of people there that are just deluded. Like I say, they're retards. Every single one of them. They're all retarded. They're actually physically banned. At least Australia have got their heads in the right places. I don't get why they're protesting anyway, because everything that's happened to Palestine and the Palestinians is what they voted for Hamas. They would literally vote Hamas in right now, today, because they cheered on October the 7th. Footage of the Palestinians literally cheering on October the 7th. But it's good to hear Australia are banning it. Plus, you had that Pauline Hudson looking to ban the burqa, which is what the UK should do. I mean, we should literally just get rid of Sharia law, Sharia courts, any Islamic ideology that does not fit in with Christianity, as this is a Christian country, should go. We should ban Islam under the pretext that it is a satanic, oppressive death cult. It is not a religion. And then here we are with people in the UK wanting another state, another Islamic state called Palestine. So the sooner these people educate themselves, how stupid. Like I say, if I recognise someone there and they work for me, I'll be like, nope, you're back. So, oh, he's off for his KFC. Wahey! I'll see you later, Beats and Tates. Enjoy your chicken. You're lucky your chicken wasn't outside KFC protesting. Well, actually, no. The way it works, the chickens would be for KFC, wouldn't they? We want more KFCs, said the chicken. So, yeah, they choose the narrative of what they do and do not teach people. So, yeah, it's a bit dodgy, I think, in the world of education. They only teach you what they want to teach you. So, Australia, please do not mess around. Cricket, they slap you up. Yeah, but that's the way it should be. I wouldn't mind living in Australia. Neighbours, as a kid, moved to Australia. They never come back. Wonder why. Love for Australia, the better England we dream of. Yep. Yeah, because we used to send many years ago the bad people of this country, the people that broke the law, used Australia as a prison. Probably done them a favour. But Australia's beautiful. Yes, it is. At least they got the balls to actually ban things. But this should be banned as a hate march because it's not. They're not protesting about anything. Because otherwise they would have been doing this for the last how many years? Since 2006, 2007, when Hamas took over. But there is no Palestine, so, and there never has been. And all that time, nothing. But now they're doing all this. Why now? Why literally in the last couple of years? Do nothing for the first 15 years. Oh, but now because there was a war and the Palestinians, Hamas, got their asses handed to them on a plate. Now they want to play the victim. So there's no genocide, there's no starvation, there's no place called Palestine. So yeah, well, there's no genocide. What are they doing? Do you think they really understand the fact that Palestinians and Hamas tried to genocide the Jews? That's the whole purpose of October the 7th. How stupid. I mean, you can't educate stupid, can you? Look, oppressed. They wouldn't use the word oppressed, knowing that if you live in Palestine, you're seriously oppressed, especially as a woman. No education, no work, nothing. You can't do nothing. You're only half that of a man. You're held in the same regard as a dog or a donkey. This is how stupid they are. How deluded. End Hamas state terror in Palestine. Nothing to do with Israel at all.
Keep moving forward, thank you. Thank you for standing up for Palestine.
You're marching for terrorists and murdered Jews. 1,200 Jews on October 7th. 250 taken hostage. We don't care about Palestine. It's always about hating Jews. They're coming home.
Ensure them keep going forward, their day will come. Their day will come, don't worry about it. Palestine is not your home. That's the way. Keep moving forward, thank you. Thank you, moving forward. Keep moving forward, thank you.
The PSC, he will eventually
Keep moving forward, please, thank you.
get your job. Go around covering your face, then arrest you. Shame on you.
Keep moving forward, thank you. Keep moving forward, thank you. Keep moving forward, thank you. We're coming for Palestine, it's over.
It's peaceful, it's peaceful, it's peaceful. It doesn't exist anymore, Donald Trump.
don't speak for Iran. You don't speak for Lebanon. Akbar Hamani. Akbar Hezbollah. Akbar Hamani. Akbar Hezbollah. Akbar Hamani. Akbar Hezbollah. Iran hates you. You don't speak for Iran. You don't speak for Iran. Akbar Hamani. Akbar Hezbollah. Akbar Hamani. Freedom of Iran. Iran hates you. Akbar Hamani. Akbar Hezbollah. Akbar Hamani. Akbar Hezbollah. You don't speak for Iran. You don't speak for Iran. You don't speak for Akbar Hamani. Akbar Hezbollah. Akbar Hamani. Akbar Hezbollah. Akbar Hamani. Akbar Hezbollah. Iran hates you. You don't speak for Iran. Don't worry, you earned your 50 quid for the day. You can jog on. The supreme leader has seen you. It's okay. They will send you the check for the last time. But what could you do it next Tuesday?
Meet the Hendersons. Joan had one shot to pull off a family vacation that would satisfy everyone.
But we're going to show you your fucking photos looking like a cosplayer. Terrorist, my friend. Yes, yes, you. White savior syndrome. White savior syndrome is the worst face. Shame on you, buddy. I hope they thank you enough. What happened to all this starvation and famine? What? That's it? You finished? I heard that on the 8th of October reported that there was no more food. And as the deal was signed, immediately they found 3 months worth of food inside Gaza on the 9th of October. I guess miracles do happen. Unbelievable. I never saw famine and so many fat people rolling out from the rubble. Where are the 14,000 dead babies the UN and told us about? Where are they? Gullible, foolish Westerners. Enough with your lies. There is no genocide. There was never any genocide. Like there wasn't any tyrants. Enough with your lies. Only Robin can understand that. You know what the sun can do. This looks like something that needs only Robin. Come on, don't insult us. You don't like the war you started, that's your problem. Say happens when you don't like the peace you wanted. You don't like the war you started, that's your problem. Israel doesn't start wars, Israel doesn't lose wars. The occupation ended in 1948. You don't like the war you started, that's your problem. From the river to the sea, I am of that, yeah. Hey! All people deserve love, but apparently Jews that expose your anti-Semitic Jew-hating ways. Vertical you. You thought it's a part of revolution, we got IDF retaliation. You don't like the war you started, that's your problem. You don't like the war you started, that's your problem. Israel doesn't start wars. Israel doesn't lose wars. Israel doesn't start wars. Israel doesn't lose wars. The occupation ended in 1948. The occupation ended in 1948. And as for genocide, there's no Gaza genocide. Stick your charge up your backside. There's no Gaza genocide.